Ronell Nolan, President, CEO, Health Agents for America, coming to you live this Monday. If you're not at the table, you are on the menu. Now, what does that mean? That means if we're not at the table on these state and federal issues, we're on the menu. We're going to be gobbled up. We're going to be eaten. We've got to be there. How do we make sure we're there? Through HAFA PAC. Now, one of our board members said that PAC money is the mother's milk to politics. I think that's very descriptive. We must have PAC money to be able to fight for these issues. I was on a call for Louisiana the other day and found out that Louisiana has a bill, the DOI has a bill that gives the authority to the Commissioner of Insurance to create a state exchange. First brush, you might not have a lot of concerns. Because I know more about this issue, I have concerns. When I heard about the bill, and the bill isn't out yet, I asked the commissioner if we could have a committee on the board, on this bill in state law that said, we'd have X amount of people representing different entities that could make sure that if a state exchange is created in Louisiana, that it's created correctly. And the commissioner said, absolutely. I think maybe the agent broker advisory board would be, a great entity. And you serve on that board. And I said, yes, sir, I do. That wasn't exactly where I was going with the issue, but having agents on the decision-making process about this bill is important. But just a bill that says the commissioner can create an entity, I think we need to have some checks and balances. I am going to have a Zoom meeting on this issue where all folks from Louisiana can join, and we can talk about this issue. And if you'd like to talk to me offline, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. But it concerns me where the idea came from and who will be in charge of this state exchange. It's my job to look for the holes, to pick through the issues and not just accept what is at face value. There also is a bill review on the 16th that I will be in attendance, and I'll possibly learn more, and maybe the bill will be available for us to review. So why to give to Louisiana HAFA PAC? If you're a Louisiana agent, you have to know that our session starts in April 1st. I am trying to get to as many House and Senate committee members and give them PAC money. I'm going to be honest, I don't have enough PAC money to give to everybody. I just don't. I need PAC money. I'm going to be honest, I need PAC money. Anything helps. Take your checkbook out, write a check. If you'd like to use a credit card so you can get points, if you'll just send me an email, I can send you an invoice. You can pay from the invoice. 120 is congressional, 600 is senatorial, and 1,200 is presidential, or any amount helps. I need the money. 2 weeks I have to get in front of these folks, and especially the author of the state exchange bill. It makes me very nervous. It's something that I'm going to be on the forefront of working. Now, the other thing is the commission transparency bill. Why to give to HAFA PAC Federal? We have until 12/27 when they put these folks in place to create and help them promulgate the rules. I haven't heard a lot or almost anything from you guys about what you'd like in the letter to CMS about what we should request. We did have a legislative Zoom call where we talked about some of the issues on what should be in that letter. So as soon as I get that appointment set up, I will be in Washington working hard on that. So why do you give to HAFA PAC Federal? everybody else besides Louisiana gives to the federal, where we can give to any state legislator. I need the money, folks. You want me to fight for you. You want to be here 5, 10, 20 years down the line. You want our new folks that are coming into the business to have a business, to have a profession going forward. You have to give to the pack. I mean, I don't know how to be, I don't know how to make it any clearer that we have to be at the table and make sure we are fighting for our interest. Now, do we give $1 million to each legislator? No, we don't have $1 million. We may give $250 or $500 if they're in a very good position. There was a time where the PAC was flush, and I could give $5,000 to the chair of House and Senate Insurance. I can't do that anymore. I'm very limited to what I can give. That's why I'm asking. I'm begging. Please think about it. I need help. I was on a call with employers, and they were talking about the fact that they did not think that agents and brokers were transparent about our commissions, that they felt like we were hiding things. I hope that I represent folks that are very honest and very transparent about what they do. But I'm saying that because you need to understand that there are calls and things being held about whether we're honest and transparent. And I think this is where this transparency bill may, clear that up. And on that call, the person who was giving the call didn't know about the fact that there was federal law. So of course I said, there's federal law. This is going to be cleared up. You're going to know exactly what your commissions are. So be aware that this is an issue. It's a big issue. It's an issue that I have my finger on the pulse and working as hard as I can. But remember that we are a village. So if you hear something, you see something in your state, reach out to me, send it to me, let me know, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email, and together we'll be able to fight this huge battle. The Senate did pass the stimulus bill, and I haven't had a chance to review that to see what pieces and parts were in that affects our industry, but I will. There is an article about the House passing it and some of the things that are in it. Also, Oscar has gone public and very funny. I thought it was funny. They might not think it's funny, but the Benefits Pro has an article in the Money News. It says Oscar Health files for IPO. They're going to be worth a lot of money, but it needs brokers to grow. What's funny is they don't pay commissions in New York. So if you want, read it, you want us to help you grow, then you've got to pay us. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. Huge. The CMS gave more money to Navigator program. And there's an article that I printed because I was trying to remember how much the Navigator programs cost. And when the last report they did, on average, Navigators cost between $6,000 and $7,000 per policy. So government giving money, just wasteful. They're giving it to these Navigator programs because they say in the very beginning, when they were talking about the AC and why they needed navigators, they said agents and brokers would not go into rural areas. We did not speak different languages, and we would not talk to the poor, which made me so mad that I had to go up to my hospital. I need to be in the hospital, to my hotel room, and took a blood pressure medicine. I was so mad and furious, but that's the reason they created it. That's the reason they're paying $6,000 to $7,000. And I hope that you're offended too, because I don't know anybody that says, I'm not going to talk to you because you're poor. Under new management, the Department of Justice withdraws their support for the ACA challenge. And then surprise billing was in the federal budget along with the commission transparency. And there's an article that says Representative Lee Hawkins from Gainesville, Florida, is going to try to tweak the law for self-funded plans. So ERISA plans were not happy at all about their inclusion in this bill. And you're going to see some interesting things come out of that. In the same meeting that I learned about the Louisiana state exchange, I also listened to a presentation by Mary Moody from Senator Cassidy's office about the surprise billing. And basically there wasn't a lot of things different from what I've told you before about baseball arbitration. The only big difference is insurance companies say it's going to cost a lot of money, and the Senator Cassie's office and the Doctors and Hospital Association say that it's going to save. So the proof will be in the pudding. President Biden has picked health policy veteran to run the CMS. Chiquita Brooks LaSure will be running CMS. So as soon as she gets put in place, we'll absolutely try to set up a meeting and go meet her and introduce HAFA to her. Also, tying hospital reimbursements to Medicare rates could reduce spending by $352 billion. Very important. Folks like our partner HMA, Hawaii Mainland Administrators, that has reference-based pricing. That's something that you need to be talking about. Another thing that they talked about on that call for employers was the fact that if an agent doesn't bring at least a couple of ideas to reduce your rates, you should get a new agent. So be aware, and HAFA tries to do our best to make sure that you have all the partners you need. And because we are giving you all those pieces and parts, you need to make sure that you're giving them to your clients. You're not just renewing them and not giving them some suggestions for reducing their rates. Linnea Benz from HMA will be in Louisiana on my birthday, March 31st. So if you'd like to meet with her, and you're in close proximity of Baton Rouge, that I can get her to fairly easy, send me an email and let me know I'd like to meet with her. I'm going to be setting up appointments, so if that's something you'd like to visit with her about, I'd be happy to bring her by. Of course, this is the article from CMS, the press release, talking about them giving the navigators mega $1 million when they could be giving it to agents and brokers, because that's exactly what we do. That was another article. Oh, reminder about the HAFA Agent Summit. The last Thursday and Friday in August, I'm doing a site visit at Nottoway Plantation this week, and we'll be getting some more information. Tori, our Vice Chair of Marketing, is putting the registration form on the website and on in the Monday Morning News. So please go ahead and register. Early registration $239. It's important that you early register so I know if people are coming from different states to file for CE. If for some reason you file after, you register after early registration, I cannot guarantee that I can get the CE. It takes time, it takes money. And this is just, there's another article, Benefits Pro, about the Surprise Billing Act. So I'll be giving you more information about the Senate bill, Senate passing the bill. It does have to go back to the House for approval and then to the President to sign. But I'm trying to pick through that and see what in that bill affects us. I will be traveling across Louisiana. I'm going to Breaux Bridge to visit with Representative Huval, who's been a hero with us for us at lunch today. For those that are not from Louisiana, Breaux Bridge is the crawfish capital of the world. I'm so excited I might be able to get some crawfish for lunch with Representative Huval. We're going to also have lunch with Speaker of the House, Clay Shakesnider, and working to get some of the other folks, definitely trying to get in front of Representative Ilg, who is the author for the state exchange for the Department of Insurance. Very important that we work with those folks ahead of time. If I can't get in front of them, I'm just not going to send checks out. That's something that you need to know. If you're going to give to the PAC, you will be sitting on the PAC board and help decide where the money goes. I don't just write checks to folks. We make sure that we sit down and talk to them and do a face-to-face. If we can't do that, then, we can't afford to give money just willy-nilly. If we had lots and lots of money, I could just write checks to everybody and it would just be easy. But that's not where we are right now. We are in a crunch position where I need money and I need to visit with the folks that I give money to. So have a wonderful Monday. Have a wonderful week. Call me if you need anything. Look for that Zoom call about the state exchange if in Louisiana. If there's anything you'd like to talk to me about the commission transparency bill, anything that you've seen in the House Senate stimulus bill package that's going through, please reach out. We all, as I said, learn different things, and it's important that you send that to me so I can learn even more. Some great things in this Monday morning news. Big shout out to our Vice Chair, Tori Freeman, for putting this together. I'm very nervous about her going out on maternity leave. She assures me that she will have her laptop with me, but I'm not sure that she understands what that baby girl is going to do in changing her life. But I absolutely am going to her office to get a tutorial on how to do these Monday morning news going forward. They might be a little jacked up, so I'm gonna warn you ahead of time. We still have a little while before she has that baby. It's April before she's due, but we're excited about our first HAFA baby, Blakely Rivers. I love her name, but proud and honored to represent the HAFA freedom fighters. Much love, Ronell Nolan, President, CEO, Health Agents for America.